The news hit like a lightning bolt. An IPO was about to launch, and the excitement was palpable. Investors rushed in, fueled by dreams of instant wealth. But one person stood frozen, caught in a storm of uncertainty. What would happen if they jumped in? The temptation to dive headfirst was overwhelming. Friends were raving, colleagues were buzzing, and social media influencers were declaring this IPO the next gold mine. Fear of missing out tightened around them like a vice. Everyone seemed so sure, so convinced that this was their ticket to riches. As they stared at the glowing screen, numbers flashing, questions whirled in their mind. Was this really a smart move? They knew the stats. Countless IPOs crash and burn shortly after launch. History was littered with tales of investors left reeling after chasing hype. Yet, the noise grew louder, drowning out their inner voice. What if this time was different? What if they let this golden opportunity slip away, watching everyone else thrive while they stood on the sidelines? Their heart raced as visions of success danced before them. Friends boasting about their gains, the thrill of being part of something monumental. But that excitement felt dangerously enticing. They remembered their impulsive moments, driven by the crowd, followed by waves of regret. Taking a deep breath, they fought to center themselves. Rationality flickered like a guiding light. They had always valued careful analysis, weighing risks before acting. But amidst the chaos, their steady hand felt unsteady. Could they really afford to miss out on such a chance? Scrolling through the comments felt like watching a tsunami of enthusiasm crash onto the shore. "I'm all in," shouted one investor. "This is the future," echoed another. Each cheer chipped away at their resolve. Their fingers hovered over the buy button, wrestling with the choice. Yet, a whisper of reason broke through. Stepping back could mean dodging a bullet. They knew the numbers didn't lie. They had done their research. The company's fundamentals didn't hold up under scrutiny. Was risking their hard-earned savings truly worth a fleeting win? Amid the clamor, clarity began to emerge. The grip of FOMO felt weaker now. They recalled moments in their career when patience had paid off, times when caution led to success. The thought of walking away from the impulsive buy brought a surprising sense of relief. But just then, a fresh wave of anxiety crashed over them. What if everyone else was right? What if the IPO soared, and they were left grappling with regret? The internal battle raged on, wisdom versus the panic of the crowd. In the end, they took a step back. They shut off their computer, letting the adrenaline subside. Instead of joining the chaos, they would observe, gather information, and learn from the unfolding drama. As the IPO launched, news of its mixed results trickled in. For some, it was a windfall. For others, it became a nightmare. The investor felt a wave of relief wash over them. They had resisted the urge to plunge into the chaos. They chose a path that, while less exhilarating, felt undeniably right. Sometimes, standing apart from the crowd is the bravest decision of all. In a world driven by impulse, finding that steady center can mean the difference between fleeting success and enduring stability. Reflecting on their choice, they realized they hadn't just avoided a financial pitfall. They had gained something far more profound: self-trust.